training atmosphere should be safety first, right? Like if JC and I are training together, I'm actually responsible for his safety and vice versa. So if we're about to do something where I think we're going to hit a wall or run into another group, right? If I'm being a good training partner, I'm using my awareness to make sure that he's staying safe. Hey everyone, today we're going to talk about a couple of definitely don'ts in Jiu-Jitsu when you're taking the back. So a very common thing that you see, especially in beginners, they get excited, they're rushing and they want to get their hooks in. They find an opportunity where, no, stay underneath one, where their partner might be here and they get their grip and then they shoot their hooks in and they fall straight backwards, all right? The reason we don't want to do that is to potentially injure our partner. So if you put all of your weight onto your partner's ankles and you're leaning back, it puts a lot of stress on their knees and they can potentially injure their knee or their ankle. If you're in a tournament and you need points, maybe it's okay to go for that in that scenario because you're both in a competitive environment, but the training atmosphere should be safety first, right? Like if JC and I are training together, I'm actually responsible for his safety and vice versa. So if we're about to do something where I think we're going to hit a wall or run into another group, right? If I'm being a good training partner, I'm using my awareness to make sure that he's staying safe. All right, so that's number one. All right, the next thing we're gonna talk about is when we get our hooks in, we don't want to, let's turn this way. We don't want to cross our ankles. Now, the main reason that people say you don't want to cross your ankles is that you can get ankle locked by him stepping over. Yeah, he does this tap, right? But realistically, if he does that, to stop the ankle lock, all I have to do is push his head away. Like he has no torque here because he can't drive and extend. Right? But what I don't have is control. So even if he doesn't go for this and I'm here, right, as he starts to move and turn his body to escape, my ankles being locked doesn't allow me to work to control his legs independently. So rather than do that, if you guys have been training for any amount of time, you know that this is what you need to score points in competition, but it's really not the best way to actually control your partner. So let's go over a couple of alternatives. So I turn this way slightly. As I go down to the side, because I have my overhook on this side, I'm falling here. I'm gonna bring this foot high and I'm gonna post the other foot on his hip. Now I have kind of short legs and a bad knee, so I don't do body locks or body triangles from here. But this allows me a lot of control because I can pinch my knee down, all right, and I can isolate his hips, all right. Another option, if I get the hook, but I can't get my second hook, is I can leave my foot behind his knee and elevate, all right. Now, because he needs this leg in order to shrimp and get to his back, get to his side. Right, this is going to buy me a lot of time to start hand fighting and working for those chokes and things like that. Worst case is you end up a little low, right? You can you can cross your ankles from here, all right, to start to squeeze, adjust, and move to regain your hook. So those are three alternatives to crossing your ankles in the front position. He probably felt this, but when I go to cross my ankles on just the one leg, I'm actually biting down and isolating that hip. So that makes it a very strong position. All right, the last thing, don't be this guy, is when you're trying to fight for grip breaks, right? Don't grab a finger or a thumb and start twisting, right? He can grab, or if it's the same here, if he's grabbing, I don't want to grab his pinky and then pull it like this, right? It's okay to grab at the hand, right, and push down, right? It's okay to grab at the thumb and push down. Now notice I said at the thumb, not the thumb, right? This is a perfectly acceptable grip, perfectly legal, and it's good jiu-jitsu. It's not being a jerk. All right, and then from here we can start working our finishes. So, when you're out there on the mat, and this goes for any martial art, remember, your safety and the safety of your training partner is very important. All right, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. See you guys.